Super duper? Is that even a word?
LAETITIA LEVAVASSEUR grew up hearing about the benefits of breastfeeding. The 32-year-old Dene woman was raised in the small northern community of Fort Providence, breastfed by her own mother.
It was natural, right? He's like, that's what, when a woman has a baby, you know, that her body goes through that natural process, and it's for the child, right? It's beneficial for both.
LEVAVASSEUR now lives in Yellowknife, and when 5-year-old Connor and 2-year-old Lauren came along,
we read about like the formula and breastfeeding and how there was so much that formula couldn't compare in comparison to breastfeeding.
the benefits of breastfeeding have been known for a while, but now a researcher has looked at existing numbers to calculate how much of a difference breastfeeding could make in Indigenous communities. The study by St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto concluded there could be significant reductions in ear and stomach infections, along with cases of pneumonia and SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. In some cases, reducing infections between 30 and 40%.
And I think that this really gives policymakers and government officials evidence to say that we need to be putting some emphasis into breastfeeding programs.
Studies have found that nearly 90% of Canadian women are breastfeeding their newborns. That number is lower in Indigenous communities, around 80%. MCISAAC says there are a number of reasons for the difference.
In Inuit communities, I know that there's a lot of adoption happening, traditional adoptions and non-traditional adoptions, and so the baby is not being raised by their biological mother, and because of that, they don't have the same access to breast milk.
Are these handcuffs?
The study concludes hospitals and healthcare centers need to be taking the lead in developing the programs and providing the support women need, and that consultation with Indigenous women is an important part. SONJA KOENIG, CBC News, Yellowknife.